Any job is a woman's job. Any job is a woman's job. Megaphone emoji. We'll keep repeating it. And then they don't repeat it after doing it like 19 times. 92% of workplace deaths in the United States are men. 94% in the UK. The lowest you find is 91. You'll find it all the way up to like 98% of workplace deaths are men. Any job is a woman's job. Okay, well then, why is that the case? Women are the future. We've been told that for a very long time. Well, the future is now, and women are just as capable as men at doing whatever it is that men be and do, right?
This iron worker has made a successful career for herself.
I love physical work.
Truck drivers typically to society are men, but women have been trucking for years, and we're just as good as men are.
I believe she is.
Oh, you got recycling duty.
And by the way, if you want to do it, fine. No one's stopping you. No one is standing by garbage trucks and rejecting you from doing it.
That would be very easy.
Yeah, it would be very, very easy. Are you aware of the strength differential? It's not like 50-50. It's not like 60-40. It's not even like 80-20. It's basically 95% of men are stronger than the strongest women. Meaning average, it's not even close. And that means, here's the thing, that means we have different roles, different jobs. Isn't that a good thing? Well, the problem is when you look at feminists, they want to take one part into the equation, into consideration, and not the other. So International Workers' Day, the UN women, they posted this on their X. Any job is a woman's job. 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 Megaphone emoji. We'll keep repeating it. And then they don't repeat it after doing it like 19 times. This International Workers' Day and every day. Okay?
Nothing like playing into the stereotypes.
Yeah.
Any job is a woman's job, especially a hijab.
Yes.
I'm surprised there wasn't a clap emoji before every one of those lines.
I know.
Wouldn't it have been better if they wrote it once and say, we'll keep repeating it, then write it the other 9 times?
Yeah.
Because it's like, any job, okay, we're going to keep repeating
Got it.
And then they didn't repeat it after they said they're going to repeat
it at all.
I was expecting one more. Any job is a woman's job.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, like, copy editor is clearly a woman's job, and they don't even have one
Oh, jeez.
doing it. So, look, and if you want to do the job, fine. But there's a lot of normalcy bias out there. People just go, oh, you know, there are no privileges that women have that men don't have, right? They usually say that men do. They can't name one. Well, okay, the draft. They go, like, there's going to be a draft. Can you comment, why do people think that's some outlandish idea?
Yeah.
Almost every generation before you, at least a portion of them, had to face that, and we still have to register for the draft. Do you really think that won't come into play at some point in our lifetime? I mean, it's far more likely than not.
Some people still living were drafted.
Yeah, exactly.
That exists.
Right.
They are around.
Well, let's take this into consideration, too. Look, remember, 92% of workplace deaths in the United States are men. 94% in the UK. The lowest you find is 91. You'll find it all the way up to like 98% of workplace deaths are men. Any job is a woman's job. Okay, well then, why is that the case? Well, here's the thing. I don't have a problem. It's because of job selection. They have different priorities. Men will choose higher risk, higher reward jobs, or men will choose jobs that are more risky to their personal well-being. Let me give you some examples of any job being a woman's job that they choose not to do as a job. Soldiers in Ukraine.
Yeah.
If you look at the Russian side, 1 million killed or wounded. Ukrainian side, 250 to 300-something thousand killed or wounded. 99.9% of all casualties are male. 99.9% of all casualties are male. And again, these are people being forced into the military against their will. So why do you think the numbers pan out like that? Well, let me give you some visual aids. This is what it looks like.
А поліцейському норм.
And all we're saying here is, a thank you might be in order. just a thank you. Not male privilege, patriarchy, just a thank you. Let's go on to the other difficult jobs that are very necessary for societies to function. Here's the big thing. Women in general don't do maintenance jobs. They don't maintain infrastructure. They're not interested in it. That's fine. Just understand that someone needs to do it. Offshore oil rigs. 96% of rig workers are men. 96%. Where are the women signing up? Well, let me show you what it looks like.
Then, disaster struck. Thankfully, everyone involved walked away unharmed.
Jeez.
Things going down pretty quick.
Yeah. I hope it
A
doesn't
spark
suck them
suddenly
down
ignites the
with it.
escaping gas, and an explosion rips through the rig. Confronted by 700-degree flames, most of the 226-strong crew are now either dead or severely injured. A total of 167 men lost their lives that night.
Wow.
Just 61 survived.
Found the wage gap.
Yeah, can't be on your period there.
No.
Oh.
And this is another thing
Because the
too.
sharks,
That's very true,
Sharks that smell blood in the water.
You know, we just assume this. People go like, well, you know, it's really discriminatory because a woman, you know, they have to leave and they have children and they need maternity leave. And then, you know, employers should pay that. Why? Why? In any other scenario, why would I hire someone who I know is going to be gone for, let's say, 2, 3, 4, 5 months and have to hire a temp and replace them? Why isn't it the right of the employer to go like, oh, okay, well, thanks. We might fill that spot because we need someone to do it. We just assume it's fairness. No, it's a business. Jesse, what happened?
It's the darndest thing. I was walking across the street the other day, and then out of nowhere, a Dodge Magnum plows right into me. Takes me out.
Should have taken your foundation.
What would a multivitamin help with a car crash?
Well, if you think about it, the amount of time it would take you to open the bottle and take your daily dose, put it in your mouth, then chug it down with some water, probably would take about, I don't know, we say 9, 12 seconds. Is that fair?
Sure.
At that point, the car would have been on its way and never would have hit you. You'd be fine.
Yeah, like the butterfly effect.
No. More like foundation destination. Final destination. I'm Devin Sala. You'd be the guy from Dawson's Creek who dies first. He was gay.
Okay.
Proven science, zero secrets. That's your foundation. Visit foundationdaily.com today. Subscribe, save 40% off for life.
Maybe he was bi.
Let's go to the next job. Plumbers. 97% of plumbers in the United States are men. By the way, these are good paying jobs. Matter of fact, these are better paying jobs than most jobs that those with college degrees find immediately after college. Here's what that looks like.
Right in the mouth.
He's laughing.
Probably a lady's pipes, too. Yuck, dude. Oh, he's swimming in it, dude.
His belly.
What's going on, guys? See that drain guy. You guys can see we're in a laundry room today, and got poop all over the floor.
That's a health hazard, literally.
Yes, it is. This one I can't watch.
Oh my God, dude.
Turn away.
I can't watch it.
Wait for it.
Oh, no.
Bath time.
Don't worry, it's not poop. Just muddy,
Oh, that
it's
was
muddy
gross.
water.
They didn't even have jets on that tub.
And if you want, to read up more on this, of course, we provide our references every single day. Weekdays, 11 a.m. Eastern. You can check the link in the sidebar. 92% workplace deaths are men. Let's just face reality and let's go, okay, we have different roles and we make different choices. Let's work together as opposed to against one another. Let's go to mine workers. 90% of tin, tungsten, a lot of metals, a lot of minerals that we need. They're men, the workers. Okay, especially in the Democratic Republic of Congo, they're men. They don't really have the same kind of feminists there. So 90%, here's what that looks like.
It's hard to find an accurate figure, but some researchers estimate at least 2,000 miners get killed each year. Miners often die instantly, crushed beneath falling cobalt and dirt.
4,000 miners flock to the area to chance their luck. With basic equipment, at best a crowbar, but usually with their bare hands.
By the way, they're mining the minerals that are needed
20 people work,
for a smartphone to be
25
created
meters
from which
below
the UN
ground.
Women's
The gallery
Council can
dug out
tweet.
by hand.
All jobs
The
are
heat is
women's
unbearable.
jobs.
Disaster
Go do
struck.
it.
A huge collapse occurred.
Can they give that miner something better than a piece of rebar?
I mean, no.
A woman would have thought of a better tool.
Large section of the site we filmed just days early have completely caved in. Hundreds of miners were inside when the ground gave way.
He meant to say hundreds of men.
Yes.
Let's go to sailors. 98% of sailors are men. A lot of people take for granted that sailing is still pretty important when you're talking about shipping and keeping an economy running. Here's what that looks like.
That's going fast,
man.
Yeah, that's going to suck anyone down with it.
Somebody left the engines running. It's just how it is.
Oh, I don't think it's supposed to bend like that.
No, it's not a nunchuck.
But guys, the teachers are the real heroes.
Yes.
Also, no one thinks about, this job.
Yeah.
Having to actually raid the boat.
Yeah.
It's usually
Having
men.
to take people hostage.
Yeah, that's usually men.
Just remember this when you come. It's like my day. It's the most important job, as we all agree. Teacher, and I had this kid who wouldn't listen, and there was an accident. We had to clean it up, and the husband like, yeah, my day looked like Rainbow Six.
Oh, it was a game, huh?
Yeah.
No.
It was fun.
Must be fun playing games with your friends.
You call someone the N-word?
I'm training up the next generation. I mean, I don't know if it's more important than Cindy's. She's a nurse, and that too is the most. Those people are also the real heroes. Everyone's the real hero except the actual heroes. That's where we find it. All jobs are women's. Well, why aren't they fighting for equality there? And here's the thing: I'm not. I'm saying, of course, men should be doing those jobs because they are more capable. I'm not the one lying to you. The issue is, and I think this is a big part of the breakdown in communications and relationships between the two genders. The things that men bring to the table, now women bring obviously unique facets to the table that men can't, and men do. That's the Christian worldview, right? We complement each other. What men bring to the table that's exclusive to them is very often taken for granted in the modern world. Providing, protecting, laying down your life. These are things that are just taken. It's like, well, you may not have to do that. Yeah. We're talking about the day-to-day. That's no small thing. That's no small thing. And throughout all of human history, that's what you did. Okay, the stronger sex went out, hunted, went out, fought wars. The weaker physically sex stayed home and took care in a supporting role so that you could be as effective as possible as a unit. And the reason that men understand this inherently is because then if you go with that man who's out there waging war, who's out there hunting, guess what? He's a part of a male unit, and there's a hierarchy there where the person who's maybe not as good of a shot, they may be on lookout.
Yeah.
Someone who's not as physically capable, they may do intel, they may do recon. We know where we are forced to work as teams and go, okay, what are our unique attributes? What are our strengths? Let's put them together. For some reason, when applying it to the family, however, it's offensive. It's the only unit that we don't apply that same form of hierarchy or logic to. We always did. And now we're too busy complaining.
Yeah, we've made it too comfortable. Men just like looked up and were like, wait a minute. Like, I'm not forcing you to do anything for most men, right? Mm-hmm. They're just saying like, hey, when you say something that is completely like outrageous, is completely outside the bounds of reality, and then browbeat me in this situation, I was like, well, wait, what? Are we having the same conversation?
92% workplace deaths, men. 94 in UK. There you go. That's it. It's done. There's the wage gap. The wage gap is not a thing. Yep. You now have it explained. Not all jobs are women's jobs. It's that simple.
And that's fine.
Either because you can't do it or you don't want to do it.
There you go.
Let's talk when women can at least pass the driving test. How about that? That's like how I used to play with my crash test dummy cars as a kid.
I know.
That seemed to defy the physics that you would think transpire.
I'm impressed by that light pole.
Yeah.
That thing was like a offensive lineman. He held his ground.
I don't know why she gunned it. Like, I've made this. There's the
She
mistake
panicked.
here and then a mistake here. I'm going for it.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
Well, the only way to get over this mistake is through faster.
I'll do better at high speed.
And young women, look, if you are bothered by, find yourself a man who, when you go, so do you think that women can do everything men can do? Find yourself a man who goes, of course not. That's the man you want. Just don't fall for the white knighting, the virtue signaling. I think women are strongest. And no, find a man who goes, no, of course not. But, I'll die for my wife and family. I'll do that because you're not able to. Find that. That's a better starting off point. Everything you have been told is wrong. Oh, you're still here, which is a miracle in the age of Instagram and shorts. I think you have some shorts up there. You have an attention span that is longer than that of a fruit gnat. So thank you. I'm glad you probably would like it a lot more if you actually head over and subscribe on Rumble. I'm live there 5 days a week, 11 a.m. Eastern, where free speech is still alive. Go to Rumble. Get off the social media ghetto that is YouTube, with a lot of homosexual activity here on YouTube. There may be some on Rumble, but I haven't seen it.